the road. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, this week, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Southern Miss's offense will get the first possession of the game. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Sapp. Got out of trouble and throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatchett. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quick handoff. Finds a little space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a man on the right. Running through contact. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sapp. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Judowski. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That gets them back to within 10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got his man. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air. It's Sapp. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Takes a handoff. It's Judowski. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. They're going to ride this running back across the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After the run, now to throw. And they're not on the same page there. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Sapp. It's on target and complete. On a sweet spin and he's free. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, NC State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Memphis went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Tigers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Using the quick game. They worked their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush. And they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Looking to throw, it's Sapp. Gets it out quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking for space, it's Hatchett. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Trying to beat the D deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Running back searching for a hole.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Looking to pass. It's set. Now adjusting. Got the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. The give to the lone running back. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Give to the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. It's complete to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Complete in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And here's the return. And the returner will be dragged down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
To the air, it's Sapp. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. There's the pressure. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw it set. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Gives it on the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking for space, it's Hatchett. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. After the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatchett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights, it's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Manning. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's sacked. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He breaks a tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Fighting off the defender. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's caught. It's Judowski. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To throw, it's sacked. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Makes his man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the ground with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple, but the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're working that left side. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run play action. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Judowski. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw. It's sacked. Fires downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. The play-action fake. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The official says no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Well, after back-to-back